Welcome back, everyone, to another Real Chums trailer reaction. This time we are doing Mission Impossible. What's the
Dead Reckoning?
Dead Reckoning. Part 1. Yeah.
Official trailer?
Official trailer?
Anyways, we're gonna watch.
Yeah, because they just did the teaser one.
Oh, you're right.
First, right? So this is the first official trailer. Yeah, we're gonna watch this. I'm excited for this one.
Freaking love Tom Cruise. I love Mission Impossible. I will be here. The fact that he's doing like he's like doing a 2-part hurrah.
You know, I'm glad that, not because I don't like him, but I'm glad that like we have an end to this franchise, right?
Yes.
Or at least like the Ethan Hunt story, right? And so like Fast and the Furious just came out, okay? And like it just seems like they're dragging that for as much as they can.
If you listen to the podcast, if you're chums of the podcast, you know that I've been like, I'm so excited for it. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I watched it with a brother-in-law, and it was not good. I'm devastated. Not really, because I kind of saw the signs in 9, but this one is not. It's not good. We're gonna review it eventually.
We are going,
but it'll be when it's released, because I cannot, in good conscience. No, you gotta wait till just rent it. I will say, or Jason Momoa just goes ham.
That's what I've heard.
He goes ham.
I hear he's the highlight. Like he's worth the price of admission to it.
Yeah, I feel like I mean, there's a lot of is it Ian Rich, the guy who plays Reacher, Jack Reacher in the new Reacher series?
Yeah.
He also plays Hawk in Teen Titans.
Titans, yeah.
Air Titans. And he's freaking, the guy's yoked.
Yeah, the guy is massive.
He's huge.
He is massive.
He looks even bigger in Fast 10. Right. Brie Larson, like, she kind of comes in and like wears wild, like, fancy outfits with spiked shoes.
Okay.
And but she doesn't add much. I don't know what it is, dude. It was not good. And the ending. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on this. Basically, what I'm saying is that like I was really excited to go have this reaction, but it's just I can't. We will talk about it. Honestly, we might even just wait. We might even wait till or not
till what part 3 of the last.
And I'll just be like, you know what? No, I can't. I don't. I think it's 3. If it's three movies.
That's what they said, right?
I thought it was gonna be, I thought they were like maybe. I thought it'd be because if it comes into like I don't know. So sorry.
Back to Mission Impossible.
This is how you end a series, okay? You make good movies, you get people committed, and then you have people just write a conclusion.
Yeah,
and if it's in 2 parts, make it so from the very beginning.
Yep.
But don't hold anything back.
Yeah.
But also but let people critique, which you gotta give it to Tom Cruise for loving cinema and having a standard.
And always reminding us how much he loves cinema. And see you at the theaters as I jump off an airplane. That guy, man. That guy.
Our lives are the sum of our choices. And we cannot escape the past. Ethan, this mission of yours is gonna cost you dearly.
I'm so glad he's back.
I know.
The world is changing. Truth is vanishing. War is coming.
It's been a long time, friend. You've no idea the power I represent.
Speaking of Titans.
Yeah.
It knows your story and how it ends.
Listen to me. The world's coming after you.
His fate is written. Shall we write yours too?
If anything happens to them, there's no place that I won't go to kill you. That is written.
Ethan, what's your objective? What's your ultimate objective?
Your life will always matter more to me than my own.
None of our lives can matter more than this mission.
I don't accept that.
That's a freaking trailer, dude. That's a trailer.
It looks good. It looks good. No, it looks awesome. Look, here's what that's a trailer for I'm remembering the trailer for Fast and the Furious. I don't know why we're bringing Fast and the Furious into this, but
Because okay, I think okay. So Mission Impossible has Mission Impossible 1, 2, and 3,
1, 2, and 3,
and they were all directed from different people.
right.
Okay, you kind of have a similar thing with the Fast and Furious. Each one of them are like a slightly different style, kind of like take.
Yeah,
And like whatever you want to call it, and then they kind of like become coherent or like cohesive. They become a cohesive kind of like what they're trying to go for, what they're in like what this is something we really like, people really love. They want to have this big here, and they start producing stuff. And I think what it comes down to is I don't know what the like number count of this one is.
I didn't see.
Like for like what the Mission Impossible like number.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, Fast and Furious just come out with probably 3 more movies than Mission Impossible. But I'm like, I don't know by how much.
Because Fast and the Furious, the one that just came out was number 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is I think this might be number 9 as well.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be 7,
Okay.
and then there'll be 8. Okay. However, the level of commitment in the sense of like the actors, because they both have gadgets, they both have stunts. I will say like when you watch some, you're like, the thing is like you look at Mission Impossible and you're like, this is I mean, for one, Tom Cruise is like doing it for reals. Like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm,
so there's that level of like quality, right? Versus like jumping out of like a giant moving train or driving off of a cliff into a water, like a body of water toward the very bottom of the ocean. Like, not to say that like those aren't cool or whatever, but the level of like the risk level feels real.
The scale feels real.
Okay.
Here's look, as someone as you guys know, if you've been watching us, I've seen the first Fast and the Furious movie, and that's it, right? And every time a new one gets announced, Vin Diesel gets on, it's like, we're going bigger, the scale is bigger, whatever. And from the trailers, I'm like, is it like, it just seems like you're just throwing whatever you can, okay? Like, yeah, you're saying you're going bigger stunts, bigger scales. This feels bigger. And every time they do a new Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise does the same thing. We're doing bigger stunts. We're doing something, pushing my limits, whatever. And yeah, he is. Like, you are doing it. Whereas you don't get that from the Fast and the Furious.
Well, and the thing, oh man, this really, I don't know, wow. The fact is, here's the thing is like, they're both have like the sense of like family. The thing is like, in Dom's situation, it's like, that's all, but these guys get disavowed. They
Every
get
time.
blacklisted from like the country, he doesn't know where he's at. I just like, to me, part of it is like, and part of maybe it's because I'm like retrospect looking at some of the things after this the Fast 10. I'm like, you can't be willing to not kill somebody.
Okay. Yeah.
But you also have to have that. You can't be like Marvel and kill everybody.
Right.
Both situations are too easy / ridiculous. Ridiculous on the fact of like not killing anybody or like bringing people back.
Yeah.
Right. And now,
Do you think Ethan's gonna die at the end of part 2?
I think so. Or no, I mean, I feel like
Is Tom Cruise the man ready to part ways?
it's either
from
he
Ethan.
either dies, or in the last thing they like it's just it's a fulfilling an ending that pays off. Right? Like that, like the conclusion of Ethan Hunt's mission, his because it became about Mission Impossible missions, and then it became to something bigger.
Yeah.
Where there was a problem, and he's the person, and him and his team are trying to solve. That there's something that he didn't realize that's afoot, right? And so for this, I think I just think that he either dies, or a whole bunch of other characters die except for him, and he has to live with the consequences. But there's a resolution that is deserved, that is earned.
See, that's what I want out of these next 2 Mission Impossible movies. Ethan Hunt, and I love how in the last 3 Mission Impossible movies they always portray Ethan Hunt as like, oh, he's the most caring, loving guy. He'll do anything for you. I feel like it's a PR move to like paint Tom Cruise as a nicer human being, because sometimes he's a dick in interviews and his whole Scientology thing. So like, I feel like these Mission Impossible movies are more of a PR to like paint Tom as a nice guy. I better be careful. Scientology's gonna be listening to this and come after me. But but what I want out of these movies is Ethan always makes a decision that puts the team in jeopardy.
Yeah.
Okay. And I want a consequence. There are consequences where like they get disavowed, but I want a death.
Yeah.
And he has to live with that.
Yeah.
Right. And I think.
But I mean, like he has had some of those consequences.
Yes.
Like with his love life, or
yeah.
And in like I think hasn't one of the they've lost or like one of the team members. I don't know. I can't remember.
There was the one girl that he was training in Mission Impossible 3, right?
Yep.
But like his love life, right? He's let his wife go, but now he's found a new beau, right? I want a death. I want a death from one of the characters that we've been following for a while, and they're gone, and now he has to live with these consequences.
Who dies? If someone dies in this first part,
it's gonna be what's his face? Vince. He's been in them since day 1,
right?
And I mean he's getting old. He doesn't look old, but he's he's getting old. And every movie he does less and less.
Yeah.
Because he can't keep up running with Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Okay. This is another side. This is a random thing. Do you think Tom Cruise just like practices running in full out sprints? Like how far do you? Because like the average person to like run a sprint is like like maybe
100 meters.
100 meters or whatever. I feel like Tom Cruise is out there like sprinting full out his Tom Cruise sprint and
he's getting it recorded because no one sprints like Tom Cruise.
Well, so I actually heard from a runner once that like you have to sprint and to run properly doesn't actually like video well.
Oh, okay.
And so you actually have to run like somewhat modified to make it look better.
Yeah.
And I feel like Tom Cruise literally has like
his
up, freaking chest right up, his head up, his arm pumping, and like high kneeing.
Yeah.
Like he's just full on, just like going for it. But I mean, like the guy, every single like because of movie magic, or maybe because of real life, he's truly like sprinting.
Oh no, yeah.
Like blocks.
Oh yeah. Look, I gotta give it to him. How old is he? 60 now.
Yeah, but he freaking still looks the same.
I was reading this. Tom Cruise is now the age that who was it that played? I just forgot his name. Who he played eventually the villain in the first one, in the first Mission Impossible. He's the one that betrays them.
Oh,
He's what's his name?
terrible with names.
He's Angelina Jolie's dad.
John Voight.
John Voight.
Voight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Tom Cruise is now the age that John Voight was in that first movie.
No way.
Yeah. And look how different they look. And look at the stunts that Tom is doing.
Whatever's Tom is doing, dude, he's how old do you think Tom Cruise is gonna be before he can't do anymore? He's gonna be like I'm just like put my mind is like he'll go another 10 years. I mean, like,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think, yeah, I don't know. I would like to see Tom go back to like another, like a good, like a Few Good Men type of movie.
oh, dude, me too. That's
Like he's great with these action movies, but like he's, 60 something, and it's like, yeah, dude, like the fact, yeah, you can do it. But going back to our first episode of Jurassic Park, just because you can doesn't mean that you should.
yeah.
Right? I would love to see him go back to like a good, like well-paced drama.
Dude, it'd be so good. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not full action, just maybe like I mean, I would love to see him in some more like romantic comedies.
Yeah, night and day.
We need to do that.
We need to do that.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us on this really ridiculous episode of Real Chums reacting to trailers.
Discussing Fast 5, Fast 10, all of the above.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
us know what you think. Do you want him to die? What are your hypotheses? What am I trying to
Predictions.
say? Predictions for this movie.
What's your hypothesis? All right, we're out of here. Bye.
Later.